Hi, everyone. Welcome to an episode of Change Starts with Us, Ohio. Today, we're with JamesTench. We're going to talk about Medina County in general and the corruption and everything is common with James, Frank P. Wood, Patrick Shank. It's all the same stuff, is corruption. Welcome, James.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Okay, let's talk a little bit about Medina County, as we know that there was a lot of corruption there amongst two judges. One now the wife took over for the husband, and then the other guy is just as bad. I can't remember the other guy's name though. Okay. Did they allow your witnesses to testify?
So, if you are the state or prosecutor, you can pretty much put anybody on the stand.
This call is originating from an Ohio correctional facility and may be recorded and monitored.
And it doesn't matter if they have anything else to say about the case or not. If it comes to the defense, no. You cannot defend yourself the way you should be allowed to defend yourself by the Constitution. Even if you want to put a person on the stand that is very relevant to the case.
Right.
When it came to my trial, we went through, all the state's witnesses, I think it was 57 people testified for the state against me. Most of them were cops or something to do with, the investigation. This had nothing to do with this investigation at all, but they were allowed to testify. We had on my witness list, we had my sister. We were prepared to subpoena her to testify. The day before, we are, ready to present our case in my defense. The prosecutor at the time, Dean Holman, throws a temper tantrum outside of the jury or any other, any other person that was there that could have seen it. He said over and over again, he will not allow me and my counsel to put my sister on the stand and accuse her of doing this horrendous crime, even though that's what they were doing to me. So, the judge ordered a recess for the day and wanted to talk to my lawyers out of my presence and the prosecutor. So they all met and talked back in their chambers without me. I go back to the jail. And about 2 hours later, my supposedly qualified trial counsel, they come over and tell me that, we're not going to put your sister on the stand because she would be bad for you. So everybody can read between the lines there.
Right.
So the judge basically stopped me from defending myself and stopped me from...
This call is originating from an Ohio correctional facility and may be recorded and monitored.
Stopped me from having my constitutionally guaranteed right to defend myself, which is nothing new in Medina County.
Right. Did the judge overrule your attorney on a lot of stuff?
The one thing that she, granted were just basic preliminary, requests. Anything else we wanted to do, for example, we wanted to keep out improper other act evidence, such as my robbery conviction that had nothing to do with this case. She denied that motion. And let me explain to you how other acts evidence is improper.
Right.
It's called Criminal Rules of Evidence 404B. Medina County is habitual offenders of violating this rule of criminal law. It basically says that the state is not allowed to present evidence of other crimes or wrongdoings that show that he has bad character, especially if this has nothing to do with the case that you are being tried for. My trial over and over again was about my robbery that I was already convicted of, already pled guilty to, big time, everything. And you might think, well, okay, well, would you want the jury ever focused on that? Let me read you some. Throughout the trial, the jury was allowed to ask questions to witnesses, which is a highly discouraged practice by the U.S. Supreme Court, because it basically allowed them to ask questions that might prove reasonable doubt. So these jurors submitted a bunch of questions to me, and let me tell you what they are. One is, why did you rob Old Carolina Barbecue? Did your mom know about the robbery of the barbecue place before her death? Why wasn't the other person charged in the robbery for the Old Carolina Barbecue? And on and on and on and on and on.
Right.
Those things that the court even said were too prejudicial for her to even allow to be asked, because all they did was focus on, all the details of the robbery. Now, Judge Kimball right then and there with those questions should have called this because out of the 21 questions that were asked to me, 19 of them were about the robbery, not about this crime. So you can just see where the jury's mind was, because they had all this evidence that supported the robbery conviction, but there was no evidence that supported this conviction. So they kept asking about everything they heard, which was the robbery. They didn't hear anything about the murder. All they heard.
This call is originating from an Ohio correctional facility and may be recorded and monitored.
That just shows the mindset into what the jury, like I said, was thinking about throughout my entire trial.
Right.
This improper use of other acts is not just done to me. There are a handful of other people from Medina County that have had the same issue. Matthew Hartman, Carl Morris, Steve Hahn, Vincent Labriola. All these cases have been overturned due to improper use of other acts evidence by the 9th District Court of Appeals, which is where I would go next if we could get Kimball to give some kind of ruling on that case, which she refuses to do so because she knows once it goes past her, it's coming back for a retrial.
Right.
So, that's just, Medina County is so corrupt, and a lot like these other small counties,
Right.
where there's no oversight, they are allowed to just do whatever they want to do, violate defendants' rights over and over and over again for the same stuff.
Right.
Knowing there's a good chance it's going to come back, and all they care about is getting that conviction, whether it's right or wrong. They don't care.
Right.
Like I said before, I had a member of the jury that came forward and said, that the state's entire theory about, the crime and, what they're accusing me of did not make sense. And she even said that Dean Holman, the prosecutor, bullied Judge Kimball and got whatever he wanted. And she even says that the defense never got anything they asked for. It was always whatever the prosecutor asked for.
Right.
So if you got one, I'm sure like I said before, if you got 1 out of 12, it's just nobody has the courage or care to stand up and, say something. And all this stuff I'm saying is nothing new. Medina County, like all those other small counties, Portage, Lake, Wayne, all of them, they all have these same issues. But nothing's going to be done because, unless it happens to you, people don't really care. So
right.
It's going to take people that want to create a positive change and get some of these issues that keep coming up over and over again. Well, there's going to be some laws made that prohibit this stuff from being done. And if it is done, there's going to have to be some consequences to the prosecutor, or the judge, or whoever. So until that happens, this kind of stuff would be violations of constitution. That's what I said in that an earlier section.
Right.
Scott Salisbury, the Medina County prosecutor from 2011, he basically says in an online blog that they don't care about the innocent people in prison. Doesn't matter to them. They don't care. They say the U.S. Constitution is just a scrap of paper. It's not a rule.
Right.
So they don't care about violating anybody's rights.
Right.
I go on and on and on, about all these, different issues. Which really is more frustrating because, like I said at the beginning, you asked me about a lot of witnesses on the stand. A lot of witnesses on the stand are the main that would have destroyed this case altogether. Their whole entire theory was for the murder was money. Well, my dad compared to my sisters and, my sister's past behaviors, compared to my past behaviors, she takes the cake for the purpose of upset. Her and her husband were being sued by the HOA that they lived in. They were in foreclosure. They were in bankruptcy. And to make it even worse, on March 2019, with the money my sister got from my mom's death, they were able to get themselves out of foreclosure and pay off their house in Montville Township.
Right.
So, her and her husband are living out there, and, with their 6 or how many kids now they have, and, I'm in here. And the people that really did it are really involved in it.
You have 1 minute remaining.
Well, James, we're going to have to get you back on because I want to finish this discussion.
Originating from an Ohio correctional facility and may be recorded and monitored.
We'll get you back on next week because I want to finish this discussion and I want to get some questions from some people. Okay?
And as I said before, you can email me on JPay or write me at the institution. James will hook you up with all that information.
Right. And if anybody would like to help James, please give me your information and I'll pass it on. Okay, James, we'll get next week we'll do a video again, okay, brother?
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you for using GTL.
That's JamesTench, who is on death row at Chillicothe. As you see, there's something in common with so many people, like I said in the past with Frank P. Wood. Hold on one second. My memory just went blank, but I've talked to this other guy quite a few. Frank P. Wood is one. JamesTench is the second one. And then let me get to the other guys so so I can remember kind of. That's bad when your memory starts going. Patrick Shank. Patrick's got a wonderful daughter, son, and supporters that know he's innocent as well, along with Frank P. Wood and JamesTench. And they're all from Medina County, and it seems to me that they all have something in common. They did not get a fair trial. If you would have some questions for us to ask James next week, please inbox me them or post them at the end of this video, and we will try to ask him these questions next week. And on death row, you only can make one call every half hour or something. So he can't call back to back. It'd be great if he could, because then we could, get a little bit more out of him at the time. Please check out our website at www.changestartswithusohio.org. Again, that is www.changestartswithusohio.org. And you could also leave us a message on there as well, good people. And we will be reaching out to you sometime this week again. I have to check my calendar since I actually have one now, so I won't schedule 4 people for the same time as I have in the past. Thanks, everyone. Have a great day.